So I was talking about this management of the requirements here. If the new requirements are on there, totally change of the product, so then you should go from the beginning. The new request and all the data are going to be verified and collected the information. Then again you should do the from the requirement stage to the maintenance stage, all the data is going to be corrected. Okay, then we need the track of individual requirements, that also it is there. So individual functional requirements and the platform requirements, then source requirements we have, then linking between the functionalities, those things are going to be. So we should need some track of the requirements from the customer. So how that is going to get executed, so those things are going to be taken from the users and it should be get executed. For this you should have the plan. For the requirements management you have the plan how this is going to be get establishes. So it is having some decisions are going to be there. First is requirements identification first. What exactly that you need for the cross-referenced with other requirements. Already requirement is there and you will be going to overpass that and re-referencing of the requirements, how that is going to be identified. Unnecessary 2 or 3 requirements are going to be same, so those things are going to get identified. Then change management process. Here the activities are going to be assessed to assess the impact of the cost of changes. If you are going to give so many requirements, engineering requirements documents that you will be going to give it, then every change needs the cost, whether it is going to be required or not. Based on that you have to think and act. Traceability policies. It is nothing but a communication between the one system to another system, one module to another module. So whether properly it is executing or not, those things are going to get recorded. Then the tool support. There are so many tools are going to be available. So special tools are going to be whether it is required for this or not. That should be checked. So instead of using the database systems, you can use the spreadsheets. So like that. Or spreadsheets, instead of spreadsheets you should use the databases. So it depends upon the again it depends upon the customer and the cost, and finally the managing that particular application. So your change requirements are going to get accepted based on the deciding factors: problem analysis and change specification. Once the problem is being specified, that should be analyzed, and based on that analysis the requirements are going to be changed. Okay, change specification, already it is being given, already problem is defined, so some changes in the problem itself, that it should be get accepted. Okay, analyzed, and that problem should be, proposal should be changed, and feedback of that change requirements are going to be taken. Every system is going to have some feedback system. Okay, so if this is the function is not working properly, so you should have a specific feedback for that system. Okay, so it should be get accepted. Then next is change analysis and costing. So any changes that it is required, based on the cost that the data is going to change, or we can say the functionality is going to be get changes. Traceability, all these things are going to come under this particular category. Okay. Change implementation. Once if it is going to be accepted, then that change is going to get implemented. For this again you should start from the beginning, identify the problem statement, identify the inputs, identify the proper outputs, how it is going to be, what will be the output, the probable output that you should consider for this, Then design and implementation also you should consider. All these things are going to be comes into the picture. Finally, you should get implemented your product, your document change, whatever that it is required, that should be accepted. The same thing that is being reflected in the picture format. Identify the problem analysis and change specification, change analysis and costing, finally change implementation, revised requirements. So whatever that is been said is present here in the form of diagram. Okay, so that is the end of your module number 1. Okay, so here basically you have to concentrate on few things. One is models. There is waterfall model, then incremental model, then spiral model. Any one of the model questions will be there in that. All 3 models you have to study properly. Then in case of requirement specifications, you have a lot of things in this. Always concentrate on diagrams. Always concentrate on diagrams, and you have to explain. Your explanation should be good enough to activate it on that. Okay, and there are so many models are there, like functionalities are there. IEEE format, that 8 points are going to be there. Okay, so those things that you have to consider. So concentrate on those points. Fine, thank you today. So I'll complete this module number 1. Thank you.